Oops, I pulled her too far forward. I hope I didn't scratch that bumper. Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh darn. Oh, never mind. 2013 Nissan Altima hit a deer. Let's get in the shop, pull it apart, and see what we need to fix it. Let's go ahead and see what all we got going on with this thing. Now, they're just random pieces of plastic that are just laying here and falling off. But we know for sure the deer hid over here, as we can tell. Yes, the insurance company did total this car out. They opted to buy it back. I gave them an estimate, and they wanted me to fix it. Now, when I went over the estimate, I told them we would be using used parts. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get an entire front clip. The worst thing about this is it did take the airbags. Now, we'll have to replace that airbag, this seat belt, and that seat belt, and then we will also have to replace the airbag module as well. Let's go ahead and tear this thing down. I know this is gonna be a good one. Bolts out, lower splash shield ready to come out, and the pieces are gonna start falling out. Ready? Front bumper off. All of this is falling out of it. That's a lot of little chunks of plastic. If your memory is as bad as mine, I take sandwich baggies and put all my parts in them, right where they're off of. All of these bolts were just off that front bumper to get it off. Just breaking down this fender, saving all the little clips and whatnot out of there, and I noticed this guy. Good job, Nissan. Close enough is good enough, apparently. Well, it's about 9 o'clock at night here, and I just finished pulling the airbags out, which requires you to pull all this stuff to get this airbag out, and all that plastic stuff in the back seat, all that too. Figured out a way to get this airbag and just this dash piece out, but then when I was taking the wiring off, this was all burnt here. These are our airbag connections. Those are not good, not usable, and you cannot splice airbag wires because it doesn't plug in anywhere. It goes into this main harness and then back up under the dash. So it looks like this whole dash may have to come out, but I have never seen that happen before. Anybody out there ever seen that happen? Pulled the seat belts out just now on both sides. All my plastic, everything is just shoved in the back right now. Center console is all tore up right now as well to get that module out. All of our teardown is complete for now. Now it's ordering parts, getting them coming, and getting everything here. After sitting outside for way longer than I wanted to be, parts have started rolling in for this thing. So I got my wiring harness that goes behind the dash sitting right here in the bathtub. I got the fan and condenser sitting over there. So now we go ahead and tear everything off all the way and start fixing stuff. Now they got a mess of spaghetti from their old fuse box laying out on the ground in pieces. And this piece off right here, which was this piece right there. I drilled my spot welds out up here for this piece and this piece up here. I got a heated shop, and I'm out here doing this in like 2-degree weather here. Freezing my butt off, getting all these drilled out. And that dude over there is looking at me like I'm a cheeseburger. Backwards. I'm supposed to be looking at him that way. All right, here's my old dented one right here. I'm up for my test fit right now. Vice gripping this thing in place, making sure everything is lining up nice and just like it should. Then I can weld it up, and then we can go ahead and work on painting all this inside of here. Hood hinges, bottom side of the hood, jam the fender, and on the other small pieces I might need, like this piece that's gonna go up here is gonna need welded on and painted as well. So we're gonna bring you back because I think we're gonna run long on this video. So we'll bring you back when everything's ready to be put back together on the front end after all this is painted. I can now work on getting some of this plastic put back together from these seat belts right here. So I just got these seat belts and the airbags for them put back in, and then they're all hooked up under there. There's one, there's two right there. I'm officially not having fun with this. All for these stupid little wires wherever they went. Them ones. All for these stupid 2 little plugs right there. I gotta go back in there now. I got a cover on there, but that in there. Full dash back together just like that. All that plastic pieces, they just snap together. There's nothing to it. Got my front end all mounted, fenders on, it's ready to go. Hood is on, everything's put back where it needs to be on there. Over here, the front radiator support, everything bolted up real nice. There wasn't any adjustments needed. Got this piece on that I had to get new because the other one was smashed. Put the radiator in, put the condenser in, and the condenser just wouldn't mount up and I couldn't figure it out. If we look at our radiator, our condenser clips in right there. It should clip in up here as well, but if we look, it's busted off right there. And on the other side is the same thing, it's busted off there. I might add that this is the second radiator because the first radiator that come in was bent and smashed. So they got me this one, and now this one has broken clips. So we'll see what they do on round 3. Put up under hood, everything mounted up really nice. This box went right back. This box went right back. There's no clearance issues or anything like that. And our inner rail right there looks really good. This upper one looks really good as well. Oh, this is all painted because I forgot to record a bunch of stuff, but I just finished buffing it up. I wasn't happy with the texture. It was on a couple spots of the hood and one little spot on the fender. Door was fine. Everything was good there. The bumper had a couple little spots I wasn't quite the happiest with. This fender come out nice. Didn't need anything over here. You see me paint stuff before. It's not a big deal. I did end up painting that mirror right there for them. It wasn't painted and it looked like it was super glued on, and it was black. It's supposed to be brown, so I just went and did that for free. I mean, it didn't take hardly any extra time. Here we are, next day. Everything is all en masse, ready to go. I'm getting ready to put my door back together. Got the mirror, the panel, the handle, that trim piece, and then on the bumper over here, I'm gonna throw the grill in and the fog lights, put my headlights in, get it all assembled. We'll just bring it back when it's all done. It's just snap together, clip together, bolt together stuff. Super easy. Be right back. Here we are, final product, almost ready to go. I gotta mount the license plate bracket and the license plate. I don't like showing that stuff on camera. All done, ready to go. Headlights are adjusted, all fluids, make sure they're all topped off and checked. Everything looks good. All my gaps look good on everything. I think she turned out pretty slick. Thanks for watching, y'all. Really appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you on the next one.